I don't know about you, but 2025 was a doozy for me, and literally it taught me nothing else but learning how to rebuild myself. So let's go ahead and get into it. The truth is, you are not starting from zero, you're actually starting from awareness. So the moment that you finally admit to yourself that this isn't working, I can't keep living like this, something just absolutely has to change, you've actually already taken the first step to start rebuilding. Awareness is where every turnaround begins, every pivot point starts, and you're ready if you've had these type of things. Step number one is you're going to want to clean up your inner world. I mean inner world. What a lot of people don't tell you is rebuilding actually starts internally and not externally. I'm on the road to becoming wealthy. On this journey, I realized that my emotional wealth is probably the most important thing, which emotional wealth equals a calm, clear, and grounded mind. Here are some things that you can start with in order to gain this sense of clarity for yourself. You gotta let go of resentment. You can't keep on holding on to those grudges because they're not actually serving you, they're harming you. I know sometimes it can be hard, but you need to forgive yourself. Give yourself grace. This one was really hard for me, but you have to stop hiding your struggles. You need to work on giving your feelings a voice. Understand them, hear them out. Doesn't mean you have to live in them, but you want to make sure that you're understanding what they are actually representing. You cannot build a strong life on emotional chaos. Chaos always brings confusion. That is a terrible foundation when you are trying to live a better life for yourself. Step number two, you need to actually face what you've been avoiding. Running from your problems may feel safe in the short term, but it's actually ruining you every single chance it gets. Life changes when you actually confront it. You gotta face that fear. You gotta face that unhealthy friend, that painful memory, a habit that's actually destroying you, the fear that you keep on feeding, and the responsibility that you've abandoned. Most fear actually disappears when you turn around and face it. A habit that I knew was destroying me was I decided to stop smoking. And I'm now a year sober, but I realized that that was just literally draining my time. Also affecting my appearance and how I smelled in public. Just my overall cognitive brain function. I had been doing it so long and depending on it so long, I didn't even understand why I was smoking in the first place. And when I chose to stop, that's when I found God for myself. Step three is you need to stop expecting a perfect start. We are imperfect humans, so it's okay. Success does not belong to the most talented. It actually belongs to the ones willing to look stupid enough while they're in the learning process, because you have to be teachable. Remember, failure is not failure, it actually is feedback. The simple act in trying is actually showing courage. Real growth, that's messy, unplanned, and has all these types of turns in things that you cannot predict. Although we live in the age of social media, progress is actually slow. You rebuild by learning, adjusting, trying again. Don't be afraid to fail. You truly only fail when you decide to give up. But most importantly, you cannot wait on confidence. You actually build more confidence the more you continue to try. Step number four is building better routines, not bigger dreams. Your dreams are big enough. Now we need to actually put some action into making those dreams come to reality. Small routines actually matter more than intense motivation. Motivation dies, but discipline and routines, those carry for the long haul. So start small. 10 minutes of reading, one honest conversation, one healthier meal, a simple morning, a cleaner space. Over time, these routines actually build your identity. Your identity builds your life. Don't let that go over your head. Next, you want to protect your time like wealth. I love this step. You want to ask yourself daily, is this action actually building me or distracting me? And let's be clear, rebuilding, it actually demands these couple of things. Less scrolling, cut off that dopamine high. Fewer energy drainers. You don't need to have gossip, have that conversation. More intentional learning. How are you staying teachable? What is something new that you've learned and acquired? More space for silence, even if it's only 15 minutes. More presence. How are you showing up for yourself? For yourself. Your attention is your most valuable currency. Remember that. Step number 6, you're going to choose your people wisely. In order to rebuild yourself, you need to rebuild your circle. Sometimes it can feel a little isolating, but you are most likely going to be around the top 6 people that you hang around or communicate with on a daily basis. You want to make sure that you're choosing people who are actually trustworthy, competent, and growth oriented, and fun to be with. Your environment actually shapes you more than discipline ever could, because you're literally feeding off of the same energy that you're around. Number 7, you're going to develop 4 types of wealth. I want you to keep in mind that rebuilding is not just a career or fitness, because a strong life actually needs this. Spiritual wealth. What is your purpose? Mental wealth. What is your vision? Physical wealth, because that is what the energy that you sustain is on a daily basis. Emotional wealth. Your relationships that actually cultivate you, your environment. You gotta have all 4 in alignment, because when you have all 4 in alignment, your life actually becomes unshakable. Now, number 8, let go of the wrong future. Not every relationship, habit, or identity deserves to come with you. We all have a past. It doesn't mean we have to take it into our future. We don't have to keep on reliving it. Sometimes rebuilding actually means releasing those old versions of yourself, cutting off the wrong people, leaving those old paths. They don't need to walk away from what actually drains you, because growth, it requires subtraction. In my mind, I think of Erykah Badu, bag a lady. Let them bags go. Now, number 9, play the long game. The life you want will not come from one big moment. Trust me, I know. It will come from years of small, consistent choices. Actually rebuild by learning daily, showing up even when it's boring, even when it's hard, even when you don't feel motivated to. Investing in people, giving value. Also investing in yourself. You're a person too. Improving your character and being patient. Your time is coming. Consistency is always going to outweigh intensity. If you made it to the end of this video, congratulations. You are on the path of rebuilding. Now go out there, live your best life, create the reality that you actually want to experience. Let me know in the comments if this helped.